Hello and welcome to My Digital Story. My name is Sydney Palacio and today I'm going to be talking about Google Classroom and how we as teachers can use it to the benefit of our students. Google Classroom is definitely a great tool for teachers, and we can show that it aligns with some of the ISTE standards for both teachers and students. I want to go over just a few of those standards that apply to what I'll be talking about in this video. The first is ISTE number 5 for teachers, which states, educators will design authentic, learner-driven activities and environments that recognize and accommodate learner variability. The second one for teachers that I'm going to go over is number 6, which says, educators will facilitate learning with technology to support student achievement of the ISTE standards for students. There are also 2 standards for students that I want to go over. The first is ISTE number 1, which says, students leverage technology to take an active role in choosing, achieving, and demonstrating competency in their learning goals. And the second is number 7, which says students will use digital tools to broaden their perspective and enrich learning by collaborating with others. As teachers, we know that our students know how to use technology for fun and for entertainment, but what we want to do is teach them to use it purposefully and hopefully be able to use it someday professionally. And so one way we can do this is by implementing technology into our lessons, and Google Classroom provides a great way to connect our students online, whether they're in the classroom or at home, and really teach them how to use technology appropriately and allow them to be creative, to contribute to not only the classroom but to society, and to work together as they potentially collaborate on projects, etc. So now I'm going to quickly go over what Google Classroom can do. So in this slide we can see that Google Classroom is showing us how to create an announcement, which is really great. It kind of works like social media, which obviously our students are familiar with. So here we can create an announcement, we can even schedule it for later, and once it posts, students can comment back, we can respond, and it's kind of a great way to interact with each other online. Another great feature that I really like about Google Classroom, especially for us teachers, is that we can reuse announcements. So that means things that we've done in past years, or maybe just in another class period, we can use again for another class. Here we see that we can create classwork or even homework for our students, which is really awesome because we can create almost an entire lesson online for them to go through in class, potentially in stations as we facilitate, and it really opens up a lot of possibilities within the classroom. There are a couple more things that I wanted to point out on this mainstream page. The first is the class code, which would allow students to find their Google Classroom. And there's also this little upcoming box which shows the work that's due soon, which is really beneficial for students. Not only do they come to this page to see the announcements that the teacher has posted, or go ahead and contribute to this page so that the teacher can answer them or other students can answer them, but they can also see what work they should be turning in and when. This is one of my favorite parts of Google Classroom because here I can create a lesson, I can share resources. The Google Drive allows me to go paperless, or I can also use Google Forms to make grading easier. I can simplify the way students turn in work, I can reduce cheating, and I can create discussions and allow for classroom collaboration. Is one of the most beneficial parts of this kind of technology. I hope this short informative video allowed you to see why it is beneficial to use this type of technology in the classroom. Google Classroom really allows us to individualize student learning, to allow for collaboration, and it allows us to teach students how to use technology appropriately. With Google Classroom, the possibilities are endless. We have so many options that were not available to us before, and that is the great thing about using this type of technology, not just as a replacement for the traditional things that we already use in the classroom, but as a way to really enhance student learning.